1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay. Welcome back to Crafting Chemistry, where each week we meet a new Charlotte single and we do a little craft along the way. And today we have Ram.
Hey, Ram.
What is it short for? Is it short for anything?
Yeah, Shri Ram.
Shri Ram. Okay. Do you like it when people call you by your full name?
No, honestly, because generally not pronounced right.
Okay.
And I've been go by Ram since I was like middle school.
Ram. Okay. Say it for me again.
Shri Ram.
Shri Ram. Okay. Cool. So welcome, Ram. We are doing gingerbread houses today. I think you said last time you did that, you were probably like, what, 5?
Yeah, probably like second grade.
Been a minute. All right, let's get into it. Don't be shy. We've already cut our icing, so we can get to it.
Okay.
All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself. You were born in
Yeah, so
Michigan?
Michigan.
Yep.
So my family's originally from India. My brother was born there.
Your
I have
brother
an
was
older
born in
brother.
India.
Yeah.
Where at in India?
Bangalore, so
Okay.
south part of India. And then my parents moved to Michigan and had me. Actually, I have like a pretty wild story about like why my parents even came.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
We want to hear it. Yeah.
So it's actually recently, like, I uncovered why they even came to the U.S. And just to give like a little bit of background, like in India, we have like 3 homes in India, and there's
Your
a lot of
family.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, my parents.
Your parents.
And there's like the whole income disparity in India. So
Mm-hmm.
like you're either affluent or like you're probably a little bit like on the struggling side.
Sure.
And
There's no middle class.
there's no real middle class. And what would always trip me up, like growing up, is like every couple years we would go to India over the summer to like visit family, and just like the way like we lived there was so nice. I was like, why would you want
Yeah.
to like go through the hardship of like imagining immigrating to like another country,
Yeah.
and like figuring out everything on your own.
It would be
And-
insane.
And especially when you had so much support
Yeah.
where you're from. And my parents told me like basically the reason they did is like so they could stay together and be together.
Wait, what?
So in India, it's like traditional for like the wife to live in the husband's parents' house. Like you initially start there.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. So when you get married, usually the wife moves in with the husband's family.
Okay.
And my mom and my grandma did not have like the best relationship.
Interesting.
And my dad was starting like his own company there. So he was working like a ton of hours. And it was just like my mom like at
Hanging
home-
out.
hanging
Yeah.
out. And she actually ended up basically becoming a professor just to like have some time
Have
outside
some
of the
time,
house.
yeah.
So they were doing it for like maybe a year and a half or 2 years. And my mom basically was like, hey,
I
like
can't
this
do
isn't
this.
going to work.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, you know, he's in a sensitive position of like mom and then wife.
Of course.
And-
Pleasing everybody.
Yeah, pleasing everybody. And then also just trying to pave his own way. And
It's a lot of pressure on your dad, huh?
yeah, and think
Yeah.
about like back then, you were talking about like 1980s. Like,
Yeah.
So he was basically like, hey, like the only way like we can be together is if like we have a reason to move out. And at that time, it was just go to the U.S. and like
Yeah.
get a, you know, green card and go through that process.
Okay.
So basically like that, he just applied and it worked out. And then they restarted the whole life. And like
So he did it in the name of love.
yeah, which is like not what I was like expecting at all.
Wow.
Because they like gave up so much cushioning that they had
Wow.
there just to be together. And then, you know, my mom, like very petite, sweet like lady. And like, I just can imagine when my dad's like, you know, finding a job and like
Yeah.
doing also schooling, and like she's having me and my brother, and like then he got into consulting and he was going for like during the whole week. So it's just her and like my brother and I, and like taking us to school and
Wow.
like getting everything together in a country that she's like not
Doesn't
familiar
even know.
with, left like entire family friends that she grew up with.
Wow.
Like the partnership that they had to make that work and then finally get to where like they're at this was all like 2 months ago when I found
That's
out.
an incredible story.
It made me look at their relationship completely different, and also like so much respect for like why they came here.
Yeah.
Because I mean, also I'll say like growing up, not being, I guess like having family from the U.S. like
Yeah.
definitely different. Especially when I saw the polarity of it, when I'd go to India and I'd see all my family and all like the things that they already had established there. Like I was like, well, why did we make it harder for ourselves?
Right.
Like, you know? But then once I heard that story, I was like, that actually changed my whole like
What
view
did you
of, like,
think
what kind of
before? Did you
partnership.
just think it was work related why they moved over?
No, it couldn't be because like his situation there was very like set. Like,
Yeah. What did he do? What did he do while he was there?
so he wanted to start his own like a factory for like steel and like
Okay.
different parts.
Yeah.
And like his dad is probably the equivalent of like a Duke, someone who ran like Duke
Okay.
Energy.
Got
and then
it.
my mom's side was really big into real estate. So like he kind of wanted to do his own thing, so he didn't have to fall back
Right.
on his parents. But like he had endless opportunities if he wanted to there. But then, sorry, what was the question?
No, you're good. This is it's difficult.
Yeah.
You gotta
I didn't
maybe
realize
start with
it's-
one side. You gotta do
Okay.
the icing in the
Okay.
middle to make it stick. So like if you just do one corner, pipe it up, it'll hold it.
Okay.
But no, so he was trying to do his own thing, but in India.
Yeah.
And then when he got over here, he got
So
into consulting, right?
I just assumed like the reason any immigrant comes is usually like better life or opportunities, right?
Right,
And like,
yeah.
or there was something about like it's the U.S. and if you make it here, like you're better off. And so in my head, like growing up, I just didn't understand. Like I don't think that was the case.
Got it.
But that's what you kind of hear when people
Yeah.
say they want to like immigrate here. But then hearing more about what happened, I was like, oh, this all like finally adds up.
That's an incredible story and also like a good example for you as far as
Oh, it changed exactly
Love.
whatever I want in a partnership. I
Yeah.
was like, that is like kind of the bar.
that's a large bar to have been set by your
Yeah.
parents. So what made you're in finance, right?
Yeah, so I do product, which is like more tech business side, but for a finance firm.
Okay. No one knows what finance people do. What's the lore behind the finance man?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not big into like living in Excel and running models, but I would say like for the company I work at, they're really big on like, hey, our whole purpose is like for the clients that invest in us, like how do we ensure like their financial well-being
Okay.
long term? And you know, with that comes like a suite of like investment products like mutual funds. Then
Yep.
there's like giving advice, like financial advice,
So
advisors.
it's consulting, sort of.
Some of that. And then so like with my job in particular, so I work in product management. So think of like the people at a company that build out like the mobile app or the
Okay.
websites,
Yeah.
like all those digital products and experiences. So my job is to build out for our financial advisors their desktop experience. So when they log in,
Okay.
everything that's built out, like imagine when a financial advisor is getting ready to meet with a client, they open up their desktop, they can see like all the clients like financial information, family information,
Interesting.
do like a video conference. We'll build in like a live transcript as they're having the conversation.
Okay.
Then you incorporate like AI functionality where it's like, hey, the AI model is like reading the transcript and seeing like, hey, this client's asking about this, like discuss this topic or this material.
cool.
Or it's taking also notes while you're doing it. So we're like building out models to like summarize what is the conversation. And then you can automate it even
nice.
more of like, hey, let me draft a follow-up email for you
Yeah.
after and also set up your next appointment and then also create these like tasks that you need to do. So like
So it's
Cool.
complex.
it's complex, but what's really cool is like in my space, I get to serve as like this intermediary of like the business and then tech where the business like, hey, we're trying to push this initiative or like figure out how to solve this problem, then it's like I just take the problem and work with my tech team of like, hey, if this is the problem, like how would we build a like experience for them, like a digital experience.
Nice.
And then the tech people are so smart and creative, they'll come up with these things. We like do all these experiments, and then finally when we build it, I can show it back to the business and they're like, whoa, like didn't even expect like.
So there's some gratification in it.
Yeah.
It sounds like I need that for my day-to-day life is what I need, the software.
Yeah.
To
like
help
a co-pilot.
Yeah. Why do you think that finance, as a fellow finance bro yourself, why do you think you guys get a bad rap sometimes?
I think it's like the ego.
In the dating world. Yeah.
Probably the ego that comes with it.
Okay.
Like.
Why do you think an ego comes with it? Just because like.
So I wouldn't say particularly in like my space, just because I'm more on the tech side, but I think the people who are like hard finance, like I think it's the people you're around. So maybe you're around a lot of other affluent people, or like there's that grind mentality that, you know, and then, or like being in the doghouse a lot, grinding. I think you just cultivate this ego of like, oh, like, what we do is like difficult or we're around really affluent people, so it makes me feel better about myself. So let me take that wherever I go.
Okay. What
you could almost say it's like that training camp a little bit.
Right. Well, no, my gosh, that's hilarious. Do you work a lot?
Not that bad. To be honest, like maybe 50 hours a week, maybe. I would not say like I do a 60-hour week like that often, but for me, what's been more time consuming is, so I'm in our MBA program. So like we're trying to record Wednesday. I have class from 4 to 7 Mondays and Wednesdays usually. So there's that on top of work. And then
your MBA is crazy.
Yeah. But I'll say definitely better than undergrad. Like, yeah, the professors aren't trying to like trick you up or make things hard. Like they're just trying to teach you, and it's more collaborative environment because you're working a lot of group stuff. Yeah. So I would say it's like learning that's definitely more enjoyable. But
look at you, you're getting somewhere over here.
Yeah, if it stays put by the end of the
episode, we're manifesting
we'll call it a
that.
Success.
It is a success. That's incredible. So you have a full-time job. You're getting your MBA. Yep. I'm assuming your company's paying for it. Yeah. Smart, right? I love that. I don't think anyone could ever pay me to go back to school, but I love that you have the drive to do that. That says a lot about your character. What kind of person would fit in to, like, you're busy right now, right? Do you travel a lot for work?
Yeah, probably a couple times a quarter per week each time.
What kind of person fits into that lifestyle? Like, who are you looking for?
Yeah, good question. I feel like before it used to be like the list, or you know,
everyone has a list.
Everyone has a list. And like I think my evolution of like who I want to be with has changed quite a bit. Yeah. Like it's more, I want like our lifestyles to align, but then for me, it's like, it's more of a feeling. Like, I just want to know when I hang out with you and like spend time with you, like it's fun and it's peaceful. Like, I already deal with enough stress and like things that I'm working towards, that my time with like you is just to like have fun and be with you. Yeah. And like, in terms of like list or whatever, red flag, like I don't really think about those things anymore. It's more like, I would assume I meet you because I live my life in a certain way, and like you must live yours in a way where it just like kind of it complements or works out. So, because I mean, how many times like you'll have a list and you find someone that meets the list and then they don't actually work, right? And but then you also can get closed off from meeting someone who's great. When you focus so much on the list that you're not like opening up. It's
funny you say that. I actually just did, or I talked about this with someone and was like, you know, I feel like people aren't as open-minded these days because we're just so conditioned to, oh, if they don't fit into this exact mold, then that can't be your person, right? Yeah. And there's just so many options these days, so they say. But I mean, it really is. Every beginning and middle for a relationship is different for everyone. But you really will feel, because I guess all the successful couples that I've talked to, you will feel like a mutual understanding of just like, this is where we're both supposed to be, like in the relationship. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's something that I never thought I would experience. I'm lucky enough to have. And it was almost like instantaneous, even though I didn't really know what the future was. I was just kind of like, this makes sense.
From the moment you guys met?
Kind of.
Really?
Well, like one of our like earlier dates. But again, like I didn't know him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's different for everyone, like I said, but there is a point in, I think, the dating period where you're just kind of like, yeah, I think I want to stick around.
Okay. Like, so you would say it felt different than previous experiences?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt peaceful.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Nice.
Yeah. Which was insane because I was, fighting demons and all the other ones that I had of just like, what am I doing? Kind of like, what's going on?
Is it even possible to like,
is
have
it
that experience?
Is it possible? And it totally is. You just have to give yourself grace. And, I don't know, I think we've talked about this before, but you've been in relationships before and, long-term ones, right?
Yeah. One long-term and the rest have been like 6-8 month relationships.
Yeah. And with those, like, again, I think we talked about this, and if you're comfortable with it, like, obviously you're single again, and you just kind of listen to you and what's right for you, and just didn't think it was something that maybe would have worked forever. Yeah.
So are we talking about like long-term or even like this probably more recent one?
Just long-term, like any of them. Like, what have your relationships taught you? Like, obviously you have a good example in your parents, like, what do you think in your, I guess, not to harp on past relationships, but like in your mind, what is a successful long-term relationship, forever partner look like to you?
So I would say like I've learned something from each of my past relationships and they've all been different. And I think they've also like mirrored some level of like me growing more into who I am and like my, whether it's path or identity and like all that stuff. Like, so I would say what I've come to learn when a relationship will feel right.
Yeah.
I think my life will feel like it's expanding, not like contracting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because when you feel like your life is just feeling pressure, suffocation, like,
that's not right.
I look at it as like, I have one life to live. Like, I want to make the most of it.
We're all going in the same hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the partner is it's just going to feel like life got bigger within it,
Yeah. I say all the time, and it's cheesy, like to Tanner, like I never thought I would feel so complete and like I didn't really need anything else.
Yeah.
And it's a crazy feeling to feel like I'm not chasing anything really. Like, obviously he's very goal oriented.
Yeah.
And so am I, but it's a really, really good place to be. So I love that.
I think like that too, right? Like when you're super goal oriented, and then it could be like just a 20s to 30s thing when you're like a young professional or like becoming an adult. You're focused so much on like building your life and like you feel like you have to set this like huge foundation.
Yeah.
But then at some point, like it gets kind of exhausting of like, am I always just going to keep trying to build or go after the next thing? And I think that's where like having that partner that brings you a little bit of peace and comfort, it makes it easier to like be goal oriented when you have a safe space like at home. Yeah.
Someone to bounce ideas off of that, are like unjudgmental, or even if they are, you guys can come to a decision together and have that support that is needed in those types of moments. Okay, let's switch gears here because you sent me probably the best bio that I've gotten from someone. Here, got to roll away. Half Baked Harvest.
Yeah. Dude.
That was incredible. When you sent, I make everyone send me a bio, and his was phenomenal. First off, he was like, "Oh, I'm in finance." I was like, "Great. Every lady loves finance. And then he was like, oh, I'm also getting my MBA. Oh, also, I like to cook and I'm into half-baked harvest recipes. I was like, what? You are the perfect man for a lot of the female gays. So let's talk about half-baked harvest.
Yeah. So Tegan, that's my girl. Like her, and I don't think there's a single recipe I've made that hasn't been like
Delicious.
amazing. Yeah. I will put this out there. Like I value like eating like healthy food and like,
Sure.
you know, but I'm not
He's
trying
a
to
fit
be.
guy. He likes to work out. We just did a high rock. Well, I didn't do the high rocks. I watched a baby, our friend's baby. He came and did a high rocks with our friend. But you're competitive.
Yeah.
You like to eat healthy, but that's okay. But cooking, I feel like, is not a lot of men's strong suits.
Yeah. So I think mostly because like it aligns with my other parts of my lifestyle.
Yeah,
Whether
I'm
it's
gonna
like
help
working
you.
out and, you know, being relatively healthy. But her food is really good.
Yeah.
And I will say though, I'm not trying to be like the head cook.
The head chef?
Yeah. Like I'm always down to throw down in the kitchen
Yeah.
and like can help. But like not trying to be like the full responsibility of like I'm hoping my partner likes to cook too.
Yeah, okay. Do you want more of like a traditional household? It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. I would say I probably prescribe more to tradition, but
Yeah.
it like I don't need someone to like mother me, if that makes sense.
Oh my God, no. Mothering is crazy.
Yeah.
But like, for example, like in your parents' household, does your mom do most of the cooking? Does your dad like to cook at all?
Well, my dad can't cook, so I think, but my
Okay.
mom is also just an amazing cook, and she loves it. So like, she has like a genuine passion for it. So definitely in my parents' relationship, very traditional,
Very
like
traditional, yeah.
roles. I think for me, it's like I kind of can do all the things for myself, and I also enjoy some of those things that if we say are traditional like
Yeah.
roles. Like I like to cook, and
What's your favorite recipe of hers that you've done?
She has this roasted red pepper bolognese
Ooh.
sauce. It's fire. It's really good.
Wow. So much. He's whipping that up for you if you come over to his house.
I would.
That's fun.
Yeah. So like all for cooking but I feel like with my personality, I'm like I can be one way, but then I'm also like to like indulge and like go out to eat or
Of course.
guilty pleasures like Taco Bell.
Let's
So
go.
it can swing like
What's your Taco Bell order?
chalupa and like 2 Cantina chicken crispy tacos.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard that order before.
You should try it.
I'm going to try it. I love Taco Bell. I'm the same way. Tanner's like likes to eat super healthy, but the other day he surprised me after our wedding. He was like, "Do you want to order McDonald's?" I was like, "Whoa,
Oh.
who are you and what have you done with my husband?" And that was nice. But no, I love Taco Bell. That's probably like my favorite guilty pleasure. I haven't had it in a while. So back to cooking. Your mom, what
Yeah.
is her favorite dish to cook, or what is your favorite of hers?
So I feel like all ethnic groups have like that rice dish,
Yeah.
like a meat and rice dish.
Yeah.
It's called chicken biryani. It's so good. It's like this infused, like saffron infused rice with a lot of chicken in it.
Oh, that sounds like right up my alley.
Yeah,
I
it's
need
great.
that immediately. Obviously, family is super important. You
Yeah.
talked about your brother, but you also said cousins, right?
Yeah.
You have a big family, right?
Yeah. So like my mom's grandma was one of like 11.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of the cousins stem from like that side of the family.
That's incredible.
We have like a WhatsApp group that's like cousins around the world because literally have them all parts
Sorry.
of the U.S., then Australia, India, like
What?
yeah.
That's insane. Have you been to Australia to visit
I have
them?
not. That's on my
on the
list.
docket?
Yeah.
How often do you get back to India?
I actually haven't been in like 8 years.
Wow.
Mostly because the flight is just brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah.
What is it? 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know. I just took a stab at that. So do you want someone who likes to travel a good bit?
Yeah. So I feel like I'm not I love to travel when I do, but I'm not great at like, I'm not the planner.
You're not the planner.
No,
That's
not at
important
all.
to know.
Yeah. And I very much would appreciate someone who takes that role.
Yeah.
Because I do like to travel. It's just terrible at actually like organizing it. And my brother's loves to travel, but he's also a planner.
Okay.
So
You
like,
take advantage of him from time to time?
no, he'll just organize it. Like he'll just be like, hey, we're going to this date, this date. I
Wow.
booked like these hotels. And basically it's just like shoot a Venmo and like, I'm good.
Wow. How old's your brother?
35.
Okay, and you're 31?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I appreciate a planner as well, as I am not one. Tanner planned our entire honeymoon, and I just showed up, which was incredible. So I
Right.
feel you there. But that's good to know, because like when you're looking, it doesn't mean you can't plan, right? Do you feel like
No, I
your
can.
job is just enough right now, plus the MBA, that you don't want to take on another task? It's just kind of just
Has
like a
nothing to do
daunting.
with it.
No, you
It's
just hate
like,
planning.
yeah. Like honestly, my life might sound busy, but like if it's something I want to do, I'll always have time to like do it. Like
Yeah, you always make time for things you need to make time for.
100%. I always think it's a cop out when people say like it's just so busy. I'm like, I know so many busy people. They'll do, if it's something that they want to do, they'll do it.
Totally. Like Tanner does not have time to edit these podcasts, and he's editing every single episode. So
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I think busy people
Figure it out.
People figure it out. Absolutely. Okay, so you want a traveler, but preferably someone that also can plan.
Yep. Not table stakes though.
What do you mean by that?
Like they don't have to be a planner. Like I'm sure between the two of us,
Not
we can
table
figure it
stakes.
out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe you'll make it like a fun little game together. Like maybe you handle this task, I handle this
Yeah.
task, and you get it done. All right. What else do you think?
Looking for?
Yeah.
I think like number one, definitely more like partnership. Like I don't want to feel like it's one-sided
Okay.
in majority of the things. Or like just a relationship feels one-sided. I think the big thing too, like lifestyle alignment, feeling like, you know, the relationship itself is like fun, peaceful, and like whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Depending on the person. I think my partner,
I know it's tough.
so
Is it hard to visualize just because you haven't met them yet sometimes?
So I've like tried visualizing like what would it be like.
Yeah.
But it's usually like I feel like, you know, being able to be like goofy around each other, you know?
Yeah.
And
Walls are down.
yeah, when the walls are down. And then I think another thing when I think about relationships is like if you make a decision to like be in a relationship with someone, you are probably like their second contributing factor to their happiness. Like they should be their own like first.
Yeah. Totally.
And I think a big thing that I would think about, like, oh, if I want to like get in a relationship with you, I really value like your happiness in life.
Yeah.
And like we both have one life to live. Like I want to make sure we both get like the most out of it.
Yeah.
And I want the other person to feel like they have that kind of understanding of like that is a big part of what being in a relationship, especially for life.
Yeah.
Like you are there to be there and like really support the other person.
Yeah. No, I love that.
But I think having the ability to also self like regulate and like take charge of your own happiness is like a big piece. Like don't expect someone else to like
To do that for
do
you.
the whole weight.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's part of like a yellow flag in dating someone is like they're looking to you for all of their happiness.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of them. So sure in themselves, would you say that you're introverted or extroverted?
I think I'm definitely more introverted.
Mm-hmm.
But in like settings, I can be extroverted.
You can. I've seen you.
Yeah.
I
So,
see
like,
you in the club.
Yeah. There's definitely like the
A time and place for you to
time
be
and place.
extroverted.
Yeah. But I definitely think Mylene is definitely more introverted.
Yeah.
Like,
So do you think you would want someone else who's more introverted, or do you think you would need
No,
someone
I
to command a
love
room?
someone extroverted. Yeah, command a room in their way.
Yeah,
you know?
sure. Okay, let's talk about tennis.
Yeah.
Because that was another fun fact you sent me in your bio.
Yeah.
What have you always played?
Tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my dad was like a top 5 badminton player in India growing up.
Your parents sound so cool. I wish they were here right now.
So I think some level of like hand-eye coordination skills transitioned to me. And then growing up, my parents had always like done the whole like whatever season is, you're gonna play like a sport. So it was like basketball, baseball, whatever, soccer.
Yeah.
But tennis was the one that like stuck with me. Like
Okay.
I always wanted to play it year round. So growing up, did like the junior circuit, and then got burnt out of that like sophomore year. Then just did high school tennis.
Okay.
By the time college like started, I had like a couple like smaller school offers, but then took Chapel Hill for education reasons. And then when I got Chapel Hill, I was like, I might just take a couple years off like tennis altogether. Honestly, I was like a bit of like, I'm just gonna have fun.
Yeah.
As
you should.
Yeah. And then when I got back to Charlotte, and then especially now, like Charlotte has such a good like high level tennis scene. And then probably one of the best tennis clubs in North Carolina probably is Old Providence. Like the level of talent there and like how nice the club is. Like I've played quite a few tournaments like there, met some amazing people.
Yeah.
And finally got like on the wait list this year.
Nice.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, like end of next year I'll get in. But
Wow.
yeah, I play tennis probably when it's warmer, probably like 4 or 5 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a requirement in a
No.
relationship?
I mean, would it be sweet like
Yeah,
if
that would be
they
awesome.
play tennis but like there's also the flip side of like
You could teach them.
no. That's just like not going to happen.
No,
'Cause
okay.
I'll play pickleball with them for sure.
There you go.
But like playing tennis with someone who doesn't play tennis, like tennis is how take like Tanner and like competing in a workout.
Right.
When I play tennis, like I'm looking to like compete.
You're looking to get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I just don't get the same level of
Yeah, it'd be frustrating.
It'd be frustrating.
Okay. No, I totally get that, and it's so funny. It's like pickleball is another thing too. Like I've never played, and it's funny because obviously, you know, we own Tipsy Pickle, but people are like, "How have you never played?" I'm like, I don't know. Just like isn't my thing, but maybe it could be one day, but it's always busy. But yeah, tennis is even more like intense. We just were up in Chicago, and Tanner's Aunt Janet plays, and they're all in like little leagues up there, and they're intense.
Yeah.
It's not something that you can't just like pick up.
I think it's a really hard one to pick up. And
It's a hard one to pick
I
up.
commend anyone who does it like later,
Yeah.
like not growing up playing it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just one of the more challenging sports to like figure out.
It is. All right, how are you feeling about yours?
I mean,
I'm
I
feeling
think
great
this
about
is about
it.
where I thought I was going to land. Little
It's your
leak in the
thing.
roof, but
it's your thing. Yeah, it's okay. There's people that can call to help you fix your
yeah.
roof.
Maybe the other requirements, like they're a little bit more creative and like,
Yeah.
so they can balance.
Doesn't mean you're not creative. Like, look, you still did it.
Yeah.
You crushed it.
I was watching you and trying to like mirror a lot of it for sure, but
I was mean and didn't like put the box. I probably should have put the box. Some people are visual people. Like this is where we're at. Mine could be better too.
now yours looks good.
I ran out of icing. They didn't give me enough. You would think that would be enough, but you need so much to make it freaking stand together. It's like it says level 2 skill level, and I think it was more. Okay, so someone's getting in your car. What are you playing for them, music wise?
Ooh. I feel like I'm the worst. I get anxious if I get the aux.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm one of those people, like, I feel like I rotate every few weeks between, like, the same 5 to, like, 7 songs.
Okay.
And
Serial
then, like,
killer vibes.
unfortunately, like, Spotify, like, does a good job of, like, after it gets past, like, your playlist, it'll find songs that kind of match it. So I'll, like, then find new songs, but those new songs end up becoming
your next 5 to 7 rotation songs.
Rotation. But, like, I like a little bit of everything. Like, I have, like, a rap playlist, but then I have, like, that alternative, like James Arthur kind of vibe.
Oh, nice.
Playlist. I also loved country music when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, so like country
Wow.
playlists, but I like the back in the day, like Kenny Chesney, like Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah.
Like when they
Wow. South Carolina girl here. I
Ugh.
cannot. I can't. I think it's because I grew up around it. I'm just like, I can't. But that's hilarious that you love country
So
music.
definitely multi-dimensional, but
Yeah.
when I find my 5 to 7 songs, I'm kind of
You're locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
That's kind of how Tanner is too. I feel like because the gym too also like has relieved me of my playlist duties.
Yeah.
Because when I'm driving, I'll like honestly sometimes listen to like true crime stuff or honestly silence.
Yeah.
I used to be a big music girl, but I feel like the gym, because I don't have to think about playlists, and that's really where I like found most of my songs, that I'm probably the same. You know what I mean? I don't have to really think about it. I'm just like, okay, this makes sense.
I know. You're like mid-workout, you hear a song that you're like, oh, this is really good. I need to like figure out the lyrics so I could go find it later.
And honestly, for me too, TikTok. TikTok helps me find a bunch of I don't know. Are you a TikTok
No,
person?
I literally just got Instagram like 3 months ago.
I know, I
did
love
it
it.
just to get in the High Rocks group chat.
Wait, no way.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Okay, so you have social media, but not really.
Yeah, I had Instagram like 3 years ago, but then I deleted it, went 3 years without, and then when I found out High Rocks group chat was on Instagram, I got
I'm
back
dead. Why did you delete it?
on. Like I think it's just I've never cared too much for social media.
Yeah.
And
Can be a bit toxic.
yeah, and I think too, like you grow up when social media was first starting out, and you
Yeah.
have like all your followers are like people from like different stages of life,
Yeah.
and like you know you could do an audit and like unfollow and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I was just seeing so many things that
Exhausting,
I
yeah.
didn't care to see,
Yeah.
and I'm also not like a big poster.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe just take a break, and
Yeah.
then like after I did the break, I was like, oh, this isn't bad.
Yeah, it's nice.
And then got back on it, and now I'm like looking at reels at like 30 minutes at a time. I'm like, dang. But like,
You're locked back in.
yeah, but I will say like having a clean slate, like the people I follow, I actually want to follow.
Yeah.
Like the things I see are like what I want to see.
Nice.
So I
That's
think
refreshing to
definitely
hear.
a better experience, but I'm definitely envious of people who are like very confident on like social media and like to be creative and like
Yeah.
use it. Cause like, I think it's a really good skill to have if you have like something you're
Yeah, it definitely
going
can
for.
build a brand. It definitely can do a lot of different things as far as like entrepreneurship and inspiring people. I think a lot of channels can be very intentional, but there is a lot of bad to it. So that's refreshing to hear that you did like a cleanse, if you
Yeah.
will. I think you also said, I feel like I have icing all over my face. Is it on my face?
No, you're good.
Okay. My hands are like actually covered in icing. I don't know what happened with my bag. You said that you did a podcast.
Yeah. So
You
me,
had 50 episodes?
probably like 50 plus. Yeah. So we did it like maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Me and my best friend growing up, and we recorded like every Monday, Wednesday night, and we had no
That's
agenda.
commitment.
We just talked about like our lives, like
Yeah.
mid-20 single guys, like, or if we were dating, and like we would just like recap like maybe it was like work stuff that was going on,
Yeah.
and like goals maybe related to it, or like hobbies or relationships, and like it was really cool because I think we had gotten a good demographic that like also engaged with the content a
Yeah.
lot.
Nice.
So sometimes they would explain like their experiences, or like share it and like ask for our thoughts, or like maybe they just felt like things were relatable for the first time or
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, it was just basically like what me and my best friend would do just to catch up in general.
That's
What we
fun.
were doing on a mic.
Did you have it named?
I did, but
We'll keep that a secret.
yeah,
So we won't see any more episodes
No,
ever again.
unfortunately.
I love that you did that though.
it was really cool.
Yeah. So you're in finance. As someone in finance in your background, what's a piece of advice you could give someone?
Oh, so much. I would say one, like always take the stretch opportunity, like and avoid goals that are like outcome based by like a promotion or something like that. Like I think if you have the mindset of like, I just want to take this stretch opportunity and promise to like work towards that, whatever like financial outcomes and like promotions, level growth, like that will all just follow. But if you're the person who strives to like challenge themselves at work and ask for those like opportunities. And then when you give it, like you just have to try. And I think take the pressure off. Like I'm also like a little bit spiritual, not like woo woo spiritual, but like to me, I believe like God or like universe, like no one's going to let you fail. Like, if you try, you cannot fail. And if you felt like you failed, it's probably just like a way to detour to somewhere else that'll be better than whatever you had planned. So in my head, it's like, if you really care about like growth or climbing in your career, like just find the next baby step to take and then keep going in that direction. And don't worry so much about the results as you're like establishing your career. It'll all come.
Consistency is key.
Yeah. And I think that's like a surprisingly rare thing to come around. Is like,
it is
the two qualities that you could have that will ensure like your success probably in personal and career is like just be consistent and reliable. Like we talk about just being able to respond even when you're busy. I think the people who are the busiest at work, they're always also really quick to respond, especially for important things. And I think it's surprising you don't see that as often. But if you can be those two things, people will find value in you.
I think too, like to your point of no one's going to do anything but you. Like you have to do it yourself if you want to like move ahead. Kind of along those lines too. Like I think being spiritual is great. I'm also spiritual, but just taking the next step, keep moving forward. No one else is going to do it for you.
Advocate for yourself, take the next step, and then life will find a way to open the next door.
I love that. Okay, what else should our potential future wifey know about you? Just a couple of maybe fun facts.
Fun facts? Oh, these are like the worst.
The worst?
You're in a big group and everyone's introducing themselves.
Give me your best.
Fun fact.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Craziest thing I've ever done. Ooh.
Yeah.
You tell me one, and maybe it'll give me some time.
I mean, I went on a reality dating show. That was pretty crazy.
That is, yeah.
I hate to default that one, but it could be something, either one. This sounds like silly, but I moved to Charlotte just like an hour and a half down the road, but no one thought I would move. That was pretty crazy for me to do. And I never thought I would live in Charlotte. I never wanted to move here. I had no intentions of being here, and my job brought me here. And now it brought me my husband. It brought us a business. And I think that is genuinely one of the craziest things that I did. And it led me to a beautiful path.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. I mean, I think more because of the discussion we've had, I feel like it makes it look like, oh, I have like all this stuff together. And like in reality, like I would say 95% of the time, like I do. But there's the 5% of me, and like just to share the story. Like, I had a High Rocks race on a Sunday. And a lot of our group had their Saturday. We had a table at a club. And this is like a classic me of like, hey, I'm going to grind a lot, but then when I want to play hard, like I'm going to play. And like we're out till 2 a.m., like taking shots, multiple drinks. And like I was having a blast. It was like the best group.
It was fun.
But like here's just the other quality. It's like I might like have too much fun, but I'll still show up and do the race on Sunday and like
100%
suck it up.
And you finish at a good time too.
Surprisingly. But yeah, so like just to even out the personality a bit. That might be a crazy thing, but like it's also 100% on par of like something.
No, I think that's a total like testament to who you are as a person. And I love that example of like you can just show up, have fun, and still get what you need to get done. That's incredible. What a trait.
Yeah, it's not always fun in the moment.
He was dancing too. Like he can dance and have fun and then do a High Rocks the next day and basically die, but still make it through.
Yeah, still make it through. So I'll always show up, but like I'll definitely have fun.
I love that. Okay. I know we asked like maybe what your type is. Like physically, do you have anything to share about your type?
I think it's more prefer like someone who's fit or like, active. Outside of that, like, I think I don't have like a real like
pretty
hard
open
physical characteristics.
I love that.
This is kind of bad to say because I have tattoos, but I don't really think
You want tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or it's like minimal.
You
I don't
have
know why.
them?
Yeah.
Okay. How many tattoos do you have?
I have 3, and I'll probably get another one.
Oh, really?
But like I don't, for some reason, on girls, like I find if you have like minimal, but not like the extreme, like
Like a sleeve.
Like a sleeve.
You're not into sleeves, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You gotta have something, right?
Yeah. I
Gotta have
needed to
something.
like throw something more physical oriented, but like in what I'm looking for. But yeah, other than that, nothing.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. Minimal tattoos, or maybe none.
Yeah. Preferably.
Okay, but open.
But could be open. I could be surprised.
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. You never know. All right, date night in Charlotte. Where are you taking somebody?
Ooh, good question. First date or in a like we're already dating?
First date. First date. What's your show-stopping first impression?
All right, so hard take. Like, if say it's like a dating app and I don't know you, like we're just gonna go grab drinks somewhere.
Okay.
I'm not a dinner on the first date guy. Like, I think it's awkward.
That's interesting. You're not the only guy that said that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like. To me, even as like a girl, I'd be like, wouldn't that put a lot of pressure? What if this like sucks for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
2 hours? Like,
That's true.
But
I guess with drinks, you have a little bit more of an out because it's just one drink.
yeah.
If it's terrible.
If it's terrible.
Yeah.
But I think if it's like someone I'm dating and like I enjoy like hanging out with them, like a fun date for me, and I'll pick like some specific spots, but like what is the wine bar in South Park?
Barcelona? Oh, in South Park?
But has like the original one in South End. Oh, I'm blanking.
The wine bar?
Yeah.
Is it called the wine bar?
No.
No, that's the one I was thinking of.
It's like the one in South End. It's kind of like behind the Chipotle there. So kind of near where the wine bar is, but it has that back patio where like there's a fountain. I'm
blanking. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been there.
No, you probably have.
Really?
Yeah, it's like very common.
Help us out. What is it called? You can pull it up on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I promise once we...
Are you a wine guy? Is that your drink?
No, I actually only like beer.
You only like beer? You don't drink a lot of like liquor or anything?
No.
No.
Like I'll do a shots of liquor, but like
You're not a liquor
I'd rather
drink?
just have beer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your go-to beer? Are you IPA or are you traditional like...
Could be anything. Like IPA, it usually depends on like what the vibe is. Like,
wow.
I do like a good IPA.
Yeah.
But like, say just worked out and like I'm not trying to like kill it, I'll go like Pilsner or like a good like sour every now and then. Like
wow.
I'm kind of up for it.
I can't wait to hear it. That's funny though. Is it just more of the vibe and the atmosphere of the wine place that you're...
Yeah. So the vibe is like, I think it's like a little bit of a secret because Dilworth Tasting Room.
Dilworth Tasting Room.
But the South Park inside is like sweet. So it's a great spot.
I haven't been to that one. Have you been to the one in Plaza?
Oh, that's right. There is one in Plaza.
Yeah.
I've not been to the one in Plaza.
Okay. So Dilworth Tasting Room.
Do like pre-dinner drinks.
Okay.
And then we just like go to a nice dinner. Like the Crunkleton would be sweet, or someone that's like actually good food. I'll put this out there. I hate tapas. Yeah. Because I like to eat when I go
I want a meal.
I want a meal.
Give me a meal.
So like if we're gonna dish out money, like let's get a good dinner and eat. And then
like the tomahawk steak at Crunkleton?
Yeah. Yeah. And then like after, like go somewhere we can grab drinks and do something.
Yeah.
Like, play some games or watch something.
Yeah.
But like just bop around a little bit and then.
Nice. I think that's cute. So if the drinks go well, then you're taking her to dinner.
Oh yeah. I guess it could. Yeah. Or it just like happened that way.
Keep the night rolling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good depiction of you, don't you think?
This was fun. I think so.
I'm proud of you. I mean, you have a little bit of a broken roof, but it's still together, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's show the class our homes. Lovely. So proud of you. This can be your Christmas decor.
Thanks.
All right. If you are interested in ROM, please go to craftingchemistry.co, and you can apply there, or you can shoot us a DM. But until next time, we'll see ya. Bye.